What's up, guys? Here we go again. We had the Sirrus. So we had the Rotos event today, and like this is Wednesday, and of course I didn't get him. I pulled for him several times in the Rotos 10x events. Like I don't even remember how many, but basically the last 2 years. But I'm still gonna keep going for it. To be honest, I think there's way more important stuff to get from void shards. So my normal like non-void shards are just totally committed into getting Rotos, and anything else doesn't really make a huge difference except maybe Harima for live arena. Not really classic arena, but live arena. But the real money maker is in the void shards, so I hope that I will have good RNG in them this year. But what should I pick? It's kind of interesting team comp. I don't think people usually pick, if they pick Lockout and see if it's going to be with another Terminator booster, not with Duchess usually. Let me think about it. Yeah, I guess we'll just... Should we go with Helicat? I'm kind of not sure if I should maybe save the second Nuker pick as the last one, but we already went with this. I mean, he might go with something like Baron, and I might have issues. I'm guessing that he's going to go with like Baron or George. Okay, Tormin. It's the same thing. We have seen many of these top accounts. They use Storm to counter Helicat teams, and I don't really think it's that good counter. And of course we're gonna go with Python. We have kind of had this matchup before. I don't really think Tormin is a great counter against Helicat. There's way better things than this guy can do. But I think, I don't know if there's a video about it, but like these people decided that Tormin is a great counter against Helicat. I disagree, but sure. I'm happy with him picking Tormin instead of Georgid or something that I would have more trouble with, but let's see how this goes. Also, I'm surprised that he banned my Helicat and not Rotos, because usually when they pick Tormin, it means that 100% certainty they are gonna ban Rotos and let me have Helicat. But I guess maybe he changed his mind after he saw that I picked Python in the end. But considering that I think I should be fine in this fight. His team looks very scary, but surely I will be good. I mean, Leorios is definitely threatening if he can survive for a while and get a few turns, but it's definitely not something that can end the fight instantly. And I think pretty rapidly I will be able to start to threaten the enemy team. Only thing I'm not sure is that should I protect Rotos or Python, but let's protect the Python. If my Necret can survive for a few turns, I will put another protection on Rotos later to try to get the immunity back up. But I think I should be good in this fight. Probably I can't one-shot the Duchess because I don't have attack buff, but definitely I can one-shot the Serhii, and it's only gonna take a couple more turns and his team will start to crumble. Okay, my Rotos can get frozen here. I guess here we're gonna run into the issues. Maybe I should have given the immunity to him and not Python. I was kind of playing it safe that Python doesn't get one-shotted, but I think that was probably a stupid idea. Oh, can I kill the Duchess? It might be kind of close. Oh, okay, it died. Nice. Yeah, that should be it. Even if Rotos gets many freezes in a row, I don't see that he could make a comeback here anymore. My team is pretty tanky, and you can definitely kill them with like with stuff like Georgid easily. But if you use traditional nukers like Tormin and Leorios, it can be surprisingly tanky team. Because I mean, you know the thing, I can't really compete with people in speed. Like I don't have a Serhii, and my speed gear isn't very good at all. So I just go like full on survivability in my builds in general. Everybody is super tanky. Both the Necret and Python are like 130k HP, so... Okay, I guess that's it for the fight. I tried to do one fight yesterday and I was disconnected. This fight was kind of rubbing me the wrong way because I DC'd in this fight and I didn't even get the fight, but it is what it is. I hope that today we can get a great experience and get rid of the bad memories with this Rotos 10x event and that disconnect. I mean, I did get 2 champions from, was it like 220 ancients and 3 or 4 sacreds? So you can't say that my rate on my legendaries was terrible, considering that it was a 10x event. But, I mean, of course, I was always hoping for Rotos, or like Harima, I guess, but mainly Rotos. But like I said, the real deal is Voids. I need to get Lockout champion. If I happen to get Lockout, I can do so much better. Not really in live arena, but in the classic arena, I will do way better with Lockout. In live arena, if I got Harima, I will do way better. But, well, of course there's many things, but I think those are the like biggest differences that one champion can make. In either one, if I get one of those 2 champions or 3 champions, it will completely change everything. The issue is that it is kind of totally possible that that might happen, because I literally just need 1 champion. But, you know, there's so many champions that need super RNG. I might never get Lockout champion, even if I play this game for another like 4 years. That might never happen, so... That idea can be kind of depressing, because, like, you know, Lockout makes so huge difference in Classic Arena. I do like the fact that the meta is actually very noticeably different in the Classic Arena and Live Arena. But it definitely is, like, you kind of want slightly different champions for those 2. Will I just go with the same stuff again? I think, yeah, I think I'll go with Python. I mean, nobody's running... Oh yeah, and let's ban Harima. Like, this is what I keep saying, that I don't think Tormin or Ukko are really counters to Helicat. Yeah, I can lose those fights, but I think it's in my favor, not his favor, because of Polymorph. Okay, he banned Python. I was kind of expecting him to ban one of the nukers. What I was gonna say, I totally forgot it. If anybody got Rotos or something good from this 10x event, tell me, but I'm gonna guess that most people didn't pull for this event and you're either saving for the fusion or like 2x events or guaranteed champion events. It is more like endgame thing, but considering that I literally have all of the most relevant non-void champions, of course most of the relevant PvP champions are void, but out of the non-voids ones like Duchess, UDK, Helicat, Rotos, these types of champions, the only one that I miss is Harima. I have everything else that really matters, so I'm for sure all in about trying to get empowered Rotos. Damn, that fear wasn't good. I really didn't want to get feared there. And his Leorios definitely could have gotten polymorphed as well, because my Helicat has polymorph. That could have gone a lot better for us. So now we lost Rotos, and this is not looking good. Yeah, I hope the Ukko gets polymorphed, because I think if Ukko doesn't get polymorphed and everybody in my team loses block damage. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's the truth here. So actually, I don't even have cooldown for A3. I guess I lost the fight. I don't think there's any comeback after that. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure if that has ever happened to me before, that I lose the cooldown of Helicat because of Leorios. Usually they don't have accuracy, and also often I will get immunity up or they will get polymorphed, so I don't think this has ever happened to me before. Well, that sucks. But yeah, I don't think there's a comeback here. Well, I actually should have ally attacked somebody other than Ukko, because I was stupid there. Nakarada didn't get the extra turn, and if he did get the extra turn, he would have gotten rid of that decreased defense, so that was bad idea for me. Okay, now he got polymorph, but it's too late, and Nakarada has block damage, block buffs on himself, so I will not be able to even do the shield, and it will probably die this turn. Okay, nice, I moved before Leorios. I guess it's a bit slow, Leorios build. Okay, that's good. At least we got rid of the decreased defense. That should let him survive another turn. I'm not really confident I can 3 versus 4 this fight, but let's give it a go. Everybody has block buffs, so the A3 isn't really doing much here. Let's just go with the A1, but I don't think Nakarada is going to get another turn. I think he's just gonna die, so I was almost considered just giving it to... Oh, okay, never mind. I should be good then. Ukko is still polymorph, so it should definitely survive at least 1 turn. And because Ukko is in polymorph, I think Helicat might just kill him with the counter attack when the sheep hits him. He doesn't have defense buff though, so it might be kind of close, but possibly. Oh, okay, never mind. The UDK has the block damage. Oh, okay, nice. The UDK has the block damage, so the block buffs. So Helicat didn't do counter attack. What should I do here? I really want to protect the UDK, but I can't do it. Let's just not do the A3 at all. Let's do A1 again. I wish this UDK would have gone before Nakarada. This might be it for this fight. Let's go for the A1 on the Ukko. If UDK were to survive 1 more turn, I would be good, but the UDK is low HP, has block buffs on himself, which he's gonna lose now, and the Leorios has increased attack and immunity, so I can't even try to debuff him, so I don't think UDK is gonna survive another turn. If he doesn't have AoE, he's just gonna A1 him. Okay, nice. Ah, damn it. That was kind of close. Well, we can still try, but I think that's it for this fight. Oh, okay, Nakarada could polymorph there, yeah. That should be it. Kind of unlucky there, because if everybody didn't get feared at the start by the Leorios, it definitely could have gone very differently, but this kind of thing happens when you do a lot of fights. And sometimes I will get very lucky, so... Well, yeah, not sure who really got lucky there. I guess it's kind of RNG, but I doubt the Leorios has very high accuracy, but it just happened to fear the right champions, and he didn't get polymorphed, and they all got feared and lost cooldown, so it kind of went the worst possible way. Wait, this is not the same guy that I DC'd against. Okay. that would have been annoying, but okay. That's fine. Wallet warriors, nice. Oh, by the way, I got my Duchess 5-star yesterday, or not yesterday, but today, yeah. It was like early today, kind of maybe 5 a.m. I think something like that. Super early today I got Duchess, yeah. Like 5-star blessing on her. I was kind of hesitating because I'm not really quite sure. Maybe I should have gone for Necret 6-star first, or save the tokens for a bit, because getting 300 to get 6-star is going to take forever. But definitely the champions that I want to take 6-star, it's only a couple options. It's either Duchess, UDK, Necret, or just saving them for a new champion, so I went with the Duchess. The thing about the Duchess that worries me is that if you look at the top 20 teams in Classic Arena, there is actually not very many Duchesses at all. There is only going to be a couple Duchesses every week, but that is because all of them run like Taras, Maritska, Serhii and UDK, and like most of the top 20 is going to be running the exact same team, so it kind of skews it. But in those Taras and Maritska teams, people basically never run Duchess. This is kind of interesting team. Kind of atypical to have Arbiter in this type of team. I think I should go with some heals, but let's actually go with Cardial. I don't run Cardial that often. I could go with Python as well. Let's just go with Cardial. I think there is a decent chance though that he will ban Duchess, so I might regret picking Cardial, but let's give Cardial some screen. Oh, he happened to pick Georges. That's actually great. We will definitely ban the Arbiter in this team comp. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I knew that he was gonna ban the Duchess if I don't pick a second Reviver, but I think we actually got lucky here, because the Cardial is gonna be great against this Georges, especially since he's only running 1 turn meter booster and not 2, so Cardial is almost certainly gonna go first, yeah. There's just no way that any one of those champions would be faster than my Cardial. Probably don't want to open with A3 just yet. This might still be a pretty tough fight. And oh yeah, he has Harima. A3 is not going to do anything. Let's actually A2 the Georges, because I think the most likely the Necret has like triple reaction, so not sure if that did a lot, but it kind of felt the saner thing to do. Oh, this Maritska doesn't seem to be very tanky, it's kind of squishy. Nice, UDK procced reaction there, which is very important. I'm running a flat defense banner on UDK without even HP, like 8% HP substat, just to get the reaction for the Georges matchup. Literally only because of that. I think I could definitely kill the Georges with the ally attack there, but let's just go directly after the Maritska. Helicat would hit through the shield and probably kill it, but we didn't really need to. Okay, he surrendered. Okay, that was kind of quick fight. Yeah, I think he kind of picked a weird team there. He probably doesn't have Serhii, I assume, because he didn't pick it. But if he had Serhii in that team, it would have been way better, like instead of Maritska. If he had 2 turn meter boosters and the Georges was in a good fast build, then my Cardial definitely wouldn't have been able to move first, because even if I did ban one of the turn meter boosters, the other one still would have applied. Also, I guess some of you saw the news that there is some, I think they were called prism shards. I guess they teased about them a bit in the official announcements, and then there was some Reddit data mining about it, but I don't really know the details, and I don't think anybody knows it, but there is some type of new shard, so that's kind of interesting. Hopefully it's something that will help me getting lockout champion. That would be nice. Okay, he's kind of going with Ukko to threaten me so that I wouldn't go with Heligat. He probably knows that I'm gonna go with Heligat. I'm almost tempted to just not pick Heligat just yet, but I am gonna do it. I don't want to give him the chance to pick Heligat, so let's just go with it early on. But I was almost thinking about saving Heligat as the last pick. I mean, he could potentially go with 2 buff strippers now, which might be kind of interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird choice, like that he picked 2 Nugers there and not something to protect them. Yeah, I will definitely, of course, take the Necret so that he can't. And what can he even pick as the last option that would be really terrifying to me? I don't think anything is really going to hurt, because I can just ban whatever he picks now. And unless he picks like a lockout, I think I'll probably ban the Harima in this fight. I'm not going to ban the Ukko. This is kind of a double-edged sword, because it's kind of like with my Gala thing, that when I make videos and I like expose something, then eventually people will be aware of it, and this is not going to work anymore. But okay, I like the Lydia pick. I think the Lydia Hebrak is a great combination. It can definitely be scary and threatening to me, but I'm not really afraid of the Ukko that much. I mean, I can lose, but there's higher chance that I will win against him, so he could pick way worse things for me than the Ukko. And definitely going for the 6-star Duchess as soon as possible will also help with this strategy. Interesting, it's stone skin Ukko, so it's not stun set like they generally like. I don't remember the last time I saw Ukko that was in stone skin. You could definitely run it in Swift Parry or stone skin or bolster, like people do every other reviver. But the stun set Ukko is just so good that nobody really does any other strategies. Should I go for the Ukko or the Serhii first? Getting locked out here is kind of unfortunate, but it happens. Maybe I should go for the Hebrak, because if I'm not able to get the block damage and he destroys me with that Hebrak passive, it wouldn't be great. I don't think the Serhii will die. The Lydia might, and if I go for Lydia, maybe he has to use both of the revives here, which might be kind of interesting. Yeah, let's do it. And my Rotos is definitely going to survive one Hebrak AoE nuke because of the bone armor, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, he won't survive 2 like Hebrak turns, but he will survive 1 AoE nuke, so as long as he only procs passive or he only gets a turn but not both, my Rotos should be good. So I might just keep killing the Hebrak and not letting him have any turns. Okay, so he didn't use the Serhii revive on Hebrak, which I was kind of expecting her to do, or him to do. And now that Ukko got polymorph, he's out of revives, and it's kind of looking safe for me. I remember I definitely lost a couple Hebrak and Lydia teams at in the live arena beta, and then I kind of tried to like remember it and keep that experience on me. Definitely not the scariest team though. I mean, it's a stark difference. I guess Lydia is void champion, but if you look at the top teams, very often they will even have only void champions in their team, and he only has one void champion. Of course, it's one of the good ones, but it's still like night and day compared to some other teams that I meet. Also, it's fun that in gold, I'm not meeting any double Taras teams anymore. I definitely am in classic arena, but not live arena. I wonder if they will do anything else about the blessings, because as you know, they recently buffed the 6-star blessings and they added the soulstone events, and what else did they do? The new boss that we get for the new oil for accessories, you will like if you have blessings on your champions, the boss will lose tax that increase its damage or something. So they keep adding a lot of mechanics to incentivize. Okay, by the way, let's pick UDK. Let's not let him have the UDK. They keep adding a lot of mechanics to incentivize players to buy soulstones, but I think the demand for soulstone is definitely dying down, and it's not quite the same as empowering champions, which is very hard to do. I think eventually you will get your main champions with max level blessing, and who knows, I mean, I hope they're not going to do like empowerment or something with soulstones, but I'm almost thinking that they will do some new mechanic to it, because at some point people will pretty much just stop buying the soulstones. Okay, what do we actually want to do here? This could be a fight where we could use Mountain King, but if he goes with the second reviver and bans my Rotos, I will not be happy about that fight. We definitely want to get some heals, so let's get Python and... Oh, let's go with Staldos, let's not go with Mountain King. If he... like... if he had... wait, he has one nuker left, I'm so stupid. I totally could have picked Mountain King there. I was too afraid that he's gonna pick double reviver, but... I'm gonna ban the Warlord and he's gonna pick second nuker, yeah. I totally could have used Mountain King in this fight. I mean, both of his nukers are strong affinity against Mountain King, but they are against Staldos as well, but... I think Staldos can definitely finish this fight though, but Mountain King probably would have one-shotted that Serhii. No, it's not as good. Damn, the lighting here is so bad. I wonder if I can help it a bit. This is not my usual setup, as I have explained before, so I'm only here for unknown amount of time because I'm moving apartments, so this is not my actual apartment. This is more like summer temporary vacation for me. Yeah, I think this is going to be like take a while, but I do have plenty of heals in my team, so I think I can do this fight with Helicat. I mean, with Staldos. I basically just have to wait for the UDK. I have to kill the UDK first before I can kill the Serhii. But once I kill the Serhii once, it's over, so it's just going to take a good while because I first have to kill the Necret and not UDK, I mean Necret, and he's going to get the defense buffs and heals and block damage, so he's going to stall it for a good amount of time. Actually, the Serhii is so fast that it already took several turns, and it's almost lost the ally protection. Should I just wait for it to end? Probably not, because I think by that time they might already get the block damage a second time. Yeah, let's just try to kill the... Oh wait, I didn't do anything damage. My Stalus is scared, right? Do I not have gear on Stalus? I don't think I have removed his gear, but let me double check. Man, that will suck if I don't have any gear on Stalus. Okay, he should have gear. I need to... Okay, Helicat got fear. That's I mean polymorph. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's see if I do any damage here. What? Very little damage. When I look on Hellhades' website, it's supposed to be geared, but that looks very low damage to me. Mountain King would have definitely one-shotted the CP in that situation. Yeah, this might be a very long fight. Okay, let's see. Now we can definitely confirm if he's geared or not. Let's see the hits. Okay, yeah, he is definitely geared, yeah. He just has lots of buffs and a tanky team and shields and everything. And Stalus is not quite the same as some other nukers. Yeah, the polymorph though is definitely devastating. Like, I'm sure he wasn't expecting that to happen to his Helicat, but it does have weakness on the A1, so that's definitely going to happen sometimes. Damn, I think she's gonna get defense up. I wish she wouldn't have it out of cooldown just yet. Ah, yeah, she did. I wouldn't be able to kill the Helicat anyway. I can weak hit and I don't have really strong hits, so... Well, let's try to kill the Helicat. Yeah, no. I think even if both of those hits would have been non-weak hits, it still wouldn't have died. So... Damn, I'm not sure if I can actually end this fight. At some point he's just gonna get lucky with Ragas and get decreased down and one-shot me. But I'm not sure if my Stalus has the damage to actually finish him off. It's doing so little damage, but Mountain King definitely would have been able to take this team. I probably should try to gamble with UDK at some point, and maybe he can fear the Serhii or something. My UDK isn't built with super high accuracy though. I probably should increase it now because of the change to polymorph, but we will see. Oh yeah, that was one other of those mechanics to try to sell more soul stones, and I'm kind of expecting that we will see a lot of more of them. Okay, so I hit like 53k, was it? I guess that's a very tanky Serhii build. I definitely do like it. I mean, sometimes you see people still going with full speed Serhii, but I think that's kind of outdated thing, and I do like this kind of more tanky Serhii builds. You still want to be very fast, but you don't want to sacrifice all tankiness for speed. Except in like sometimes, but generally I wouldn't do it. Not unless you have like 430 plus speed Serhii and you're actually using the speed as a win condition in the fights. And you're fighting other speed teams with your speed team. I think I should save the cooldown of the A2. Yeah, the Helicat has block damage and the Serhii has ally protection, so let's save it. I still haven't gotten a single kill in this entire fight. Okay, this is kind of looking bad. If Ragas has AoE, he might just be able to wipe my team in one hit. okay, at least we have the immunity now, so it won't get the defense down, and I should be good. Yeah. And now Duchess is almost full HP. Like, his champions are definitely hitting hard, because my Duchess is very tanky. This is not a squishy Duchess, so... And he's still doing tons of damage with these kind of defensive nukers that are not the highest damage. I mean, the Ragas is high damage if you're able to place the decreased defense, which he can do, but it's not going to happen very often. I really wish I had Ragas though. I would definitely use him a lot. If I had Ragas, I would definitely use him instead of Staldus. Okay, so Serhii has defense buff again, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it, so we just have to try to nuke through it. It just feels like I don't have enough damage, and by the time that Serhii doesn't have buffs or would be like in the range to die from the next nuke, then he's going to have either Helicat block damage or Necret ally protection. But yeah, Ragas was one of those champions that he never has been like super popular, and he's kind of gotten more popularity after Live Arena release. I do remember that just before Blessings, he was actually meta for like maybe a couple months in like, I think he was released last summer, and around that time the IPR was dominating PvP. They were kind of winning against Mad for that one summer, or like some amount of time, and they were basically running Heproc defense teams, which was another new champion, and they were dominating because of that. And also some of them were running like Yumeko, not Yumeko, well, it could be Yumeko, but it was like a team with Ramantu and something like Ramantu, Ragas, Lady Kimi, and then one more. They were running these types of teams, but they were actually using Ragas a decent amount, and it was kind of safe option that they were using in like lockout or block passives type of team. But then Blessing happened pretty fast after Ragas, and after that he became never used in Classic Arena. But yeah, sadly it does seem like I will not have enough damage to finish off this team. I definitely should have picked Mountain King and not Staldus in this fight. I was going to pick Mountain King, but I didn't realize that he has to pick a second nuker, so I made a mistake. Which is not a new thing. Yeah, I think that might be it. Not sure if Python is going to get another revive up. Yeah, okay, that's it. I hope I get the same guy again. I want to do the same matchup with Mountain King, but I think with Mountain King I can definitely do it. I mean, I used to use Staldus a lot. I made several videos about him, and this was the reason that I stopped using him, because he will lack the damage against many teams, and it is what it is. Sometimes he can be good against some more like fast and squishy teams, but it is hard to use him at the highest level. It also feels like it's very hard to use Init nowadays, because it's not like I don't want to use Init, but I just don't see those kind of matchups where he would work, because it needs to be a team where I can first of all, that he can kill the enemy team, so it can't be with Taras because they are too tanky. And it needs to be so that he can get a turn, so if it's like a speed team with double turn meter booster and charge it, I won't be able to use him. Okay, again it's Helicat team. This is kind of interesting. Okay, now he can definitely pick like a second reviver. But let's say the second Nuker pick as the last option. And we will go with the same thing otherwise again. But maybe I will go Mountain King, maybe I will go with Mortu. Like, it was stupid to use the... Where is it? Yeah, it was stupid to use Saldus in last fight. I didn't ban Harimo, right? I probably could have used Mortu against him as well. Oh, he's using Staldos. He's using like full defensive team. It's kind of interesting. Okay, do I want to go with Mortu or Mountain King? I feel like both of them will work against this guy. Let's go with the Mortu, just because of the style points. It would be kind of funny to use Mortu against him. I could even... Wait. Should I actually... yeah, you know what's the funny thing we could do here? I could totally just ban the Siphi. Okay, this might be a mistake, but let's go for it. This will be kind of funny. Mortu and Rotos, of course, both of them can deal damage even when they are locked out, so let's ban his Siphi. Of course, this is a ticking time bomb, but he has to hit me. He can't just do single target damage. If he wants to use the lockout, then it's like AoE damage, or then I can do revive. And if he uses the Helicat passive, then he has to do AoE. If he just spams A1s on me, yeah, I will not proc the Mortu Peril, but at that point he will probably just die to the damage that Mortu does, because he doesn't have tons of heals, only the Warlord. Should I go after the Warlord first? I think maybe, yeah, let's go after the Warlord. He's definitely gonna go for A1s and not use his skills. I have seen this before, but if he does do that, I think I can slowly kill him with Mortu. Maybe I need to change my Mortu build a bit. Maybe it would be better to use a bit faster Mortu in live arena. I need to think about it. Okay, so see, I'm not locked out now, so he's sacrificing that like lockout so that he doesn't proc the Peril. But I think I can maybe kill the Warlord. I do have ally attack, so and at some point he's gonna go for the lockout. Maybe if he kills one champion in my team, then he will go for the lockout eventually. But I think I'm just gonna... Damn, I can't go for the Warlord on this turn. Let's do A1. Wait. Do they have polymorphs? Yeah, everybody has polymorph. Let's go for the Ragas. It has the... Ah, I can't do it. Damn, if I get polymorphed here, it will be issue. Oh shit, I was too slow and it did the ally attack. Without asking my permission. Helicat did almost die though, but... It's definitely not as tanky as the Warlord, but I think I still should go for the Warlord first. I could go for the A2 here, but that would be very risky. I'd rather not do it. Nah, let's go for the A2. Fuck it. I think there's more to gain than lose. Even if he gets polymorphed, that's not guaranteed loss. Okay, yeah. Everybody got feared. I think that's it. Yeah. He would have healed them with... Oh, that whale from Ragas is annoying though. He would have healed them with Warlord, but he can't do it now. Okay, if Warlord is always gonna be whaled when I have more to turn, then we will go after Helicat, and if he's not, then we will try to kill Warlord. well, this is a weird fight, but when people do stuff like this against me, I need to definitely mix it up and go for the more often and not let them like decide the rules of the fights. It kind of looks though like my Mortu doesn't have enough damage because the Warlord is tanky, but I think when the Necret dies, he's gonna go for the lockout. He will go for some AoE eventually, so... And like, it looks like my Necret is very low HP right now, but he's pretty much going to be full HP next turn. He can definitely kill it, but this is kind of interesting. Yeah, so let's just go at the wall. Also, if I would get some... Oh, nice. That block heals was very necessary, but let's give strengthen to himself. But if I would get some refresh procs on the ally attack, then I could kill the Mortu instantly and win that way. I don't think I have ever put an Mortu in the thumbnail of a... Okay, see, I knew that he has to go for the lockout eventually. I haven't used Mortu. Okay, now he's just going out. Oh, nice. We procced it on the first turn. Who do we kill first? I think we're just gonna kill the Warlord first. GG. But yeah, I have used Mortu a decent amount. More lately because... Like many videos I say that I should have used Mortu in that fight and I forgot about that option. And now I have definitely been doing that more, and I will keep doing it more, so I think it's time to give him some spotlight on this video. I'm not sure if this fight is completely won for me yet, but we will see. He doesn't have lockout, but this is the slow Duchess build, so I'm not sure if she's going to get the revive up, like, in a timely manner. We will see. It may be that she's never going to get a revive off in this game. I mean, this fight was a big coin toss. It's not like this was guaranteed win for me at all. But I definitely had to... Oh damn it. I procced something. I'm not sure if it was Peril or not, but I did proc the passive. Yeah. Okay, now it's the final moments. Can my Duchess survive 2 more turns? I'm not sure if she really can, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's possible. It's very close. If she survived like 1 more turn, it would be enough, but she's not going to. Yeah, damn it. Well, I had to give it a go. Definitely could have won it though. Maybe I will build him a bit slower later. I need to think about it. It's not like he's top pick by any means, but my picks are already very limited and scuffed, so if I can put my enemies on their toes with constant Mortu picks, I think it's good. And yeah, Candy would be very nice because I'm not really using Guardial a lot anymore. Maybe it's time to go back to a resist Guardial build, and then I could do Candy with resist Guardial, and that will definitely work against lockout teams. And like I already have half of the puzzle because Rotos can kill lockout teams, so I just need to have a second nuker that can also do the same thing. Which Mortu kind of can do, but it's not really the same. It's very inconsistent and you can just go for single target damage. Okay, this is another weird team because it kind of looks like a speed team, but he picked Duchess. Maybe he picked Duchess because he knows that I don't have a Serhii. But this is kind of weird team. It is a plus for Ronda, so it can probably kill my Protoss through Necret, but let's give it a go anyway. Maybe like the fight, like the last fight, doesn't really happen often, but maybe I need to put some gear on Arix as well. It's not going to be as good as the Mountain King gear, but maybe I will have both of them here, then maybe I will bring Arix back up again sometimes. Okay, this is kind of weird team, not something that people often pick, but it kind of looks like a hard fight for me, to be honest. Not sure how this will go. I don't think I really have a good shot against this team. It is definitely a bit unconventional. I mean, they are all meta champions, but you don't really see teams like this. It almost looks like something that people might have run in Classic Arena Offense a couple years ago, but of course Ronda and Arima didn't exist back then, but Kaimar and Duchess with 2 nukers. It is kind of unfortunate that Python got slept there, because of course it was in both Stone Skin and is strong affinity against Kaimar, so the chance for that to happen wasn't very high at all. Damn, I'm just getting CC to oblivion, nobody is getting any turns. The fact though that I survived this long is kind of promising. I was kind of expecting that he might be just one-shotting me and that's it. But I think if I just can get one turn on Helicat, I will be good. Because I mentioned this before, but the issue with Kaimar and Ukko is that if I have tons of buffs in my team, all of those buffs that he removes has a chance to polymorph him, and if he removes one buff, then the rest of the buffs in the team order will not be removed, and if everybody has like 10 buffs, the chance that he doesn't get polymorphed is like astronomical. So in a team like this where everybody is spamming buffs in my team, if I'm just able to get a single turn on them and put the buffs up, he's going to get polymorphed, and same with Ukko. So, but okay, since we got this far, I think I pretty much won the fight. I don't really expect to lose anymore, but maybe he will surprise me. I'm kind of surprised that he went after the Python at the start with this Ronda and didn't go for like Helicat. I was kind of thinking that he would kill Helicat or Necret first, but he didn't go for those options. He has AoE and multi-hitters, so he definitely could have tried to kill Necret or Helicat through the UDK. Should I? I think I'm almost tempted to go for the A2. Let's see if... Yeah, Harima has polymorph, but Duchess has immunity, so... Okay, I took a big risk there. I was trying to place the decrease attack on Ronda, not Harima, of course, and Harima has polymorph, but that didn't happen. That's why I was kind of risking, but that was almost like a stupid idea to do, to be honest. I shouldn't have gambled there. Can I just kill the Duchess? Okay, not quite. I think. Well, wait. Let's A1 the sheep just so that I don't get polymorphed here. But okay, damn it. I was hoping that the sheep would move before Helicat, and I could just kill both of them with the AoE nuke, but it should be fine regardless. By the way, I'm not sure if I should amplify this, but I saw an interesting Reddit thread today. I used to follow the raid Reddit a lot more closely, but today, well, I wasn't actually following the Reddit, but somebody in the official Discord linked this, but there was actually a Reddit thread about our clan and kind of the arena, and they were also mentioning me a lot in the comments, so I also popped in, but it looks like the thread kind of died down because I barely see any comments after I posted here. But yeah, there was some recent banter because, let me actually show you. So our clan, like the Mad or the free-to-play clan, whichever one you prefer, I prefer the free-to-play, but we are against Panda's clan, which of course is not a free-to-play clan like us, and they are like whaling us and so on. Of course I'm talking shit, I mean, they are both whale clans, but they are owning us in CVC because our whales are not as big as their whales, and we have people like me, even though I did a lot of points in this CVC because I went for the Rotos event, but yeah, they have renamed a lot of the names for like Mad is cheating or something, and this goes back and forth long time because Mad has accused SP or like specifically their clan leader of cheating, which is kind of unconfirmed. We can't really know because he will not show his battle logs, and there's just no way to prove it either way. Well, there is if he just showed the logs, but it could just be that he doesn't want to show the battle logs. But anyway, there has been drama going back like for years, and now it's culminated to this, that we are changing the names and we are like mocking the enemy clan with the names. And of course, as you know, I'm a good boy, and I will definitely never change my name in the game to mock anybody, especially SP or Panda. Let me find you some past evidence about that. Give me a sec. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing big deal. It's basically they are just you know, there's drama and they're throwing a bit of a tantrum against us, but it's like it's nothing. So I'm not offended. I like it. I think a little bit of drama is always good as long as it doesn't go too far, which it kind of seems like often in this game it can though, but yeah, let's just go with Helicat and Python. But yeah, if you were wondering what's going on with that, basically the argument for Mad is cheating in their names is because we don't attack our clanmates, which of course every other clan does as well, and there is much bigger clans than Mad in this game. Do I really want to go with Python? I'm pretty sure he's gonna ban Rotos, and it might be hard to get turned with Helicat. Well, let's just go with it. And honestly, I think it would be totally fine if they made Classic Arena so that you can't see the names of players or their clan decks and so on. I'm totally fine with that. I don't think that would be a bad thing for the game. I mean, I would much rather see something like Taras getting nerfed and other game balance updates, but I think that would be totally fine. But the ironic part in there is, of course, that all of the other clans like don't hit their clan members either, and most of them, like SP, we only have 2 clans in Mad, and they have more than 2 clans, and they also do alliances with each other and do the same thing, that they don't attack each other, so it is not unique to us. Let's ban the Mariska. I really want to... Oh, he didn't ban Rotos. I really wanted to ban the Taras, but I was kind of thinking that he's gonna ban my Rotos and I will not be able to kill his team with just Helicat, but he actually banned Helicat. Wait, I'm trying to find some... Okay, I find another thing. Here is one other, like, as you know, we are good boys in Mad and we definitely never talk shit about other people. Like here. But I'm looking for the other picture, wait. Give me a second. I look it like while the fight is going on. There is always some back and forth trash talking which I appreciate. I mean, of course some people take it too far, but I always get enjoyment out of the drama, to be honest. Well, most of the time, not always. And I'm definitely not going to get offended if people want to Photoshop me to like commercials about shampoos and whatever they do. I can't find... I mean, I have posted that picture before. I remember one of my first videos, it was in the end of the video as like a meme. But it's a while ago and I can't just find it right now. It's basically... Oh no, did I find it? Oh, there it is. It's one reset long time ago where I basically did the same thing. Okay, I will show it after this fight. We will have some mid-fight or mid-video memes and banter, but I will explain it after this fight. This guy I have fought many times before, and I think, to be honest, I usually lose against him. It's not the easy fight for me. I'm sure he has very good gear and good like builds and champions, so it is one of the harder fights that I meet. But I was surprised that he didn't ban my Rotos this time. I think he, unless I remember wrong, but I think he normally always bans my Rotos. I wish the Python revive was like at 60% and not 50%, because often my Rotos will just get one-shotted after it and it won't even get a turn. But looks like it's going to now. Yeah, okay, great. I think I can definitely win this fight, to be honest. I just need to stay in the fight for a bit longer, and I can definitely win this fight at some point. Also, he doesn't have Maritzka in his team, and it almost looks like Taras' HP is reduced a lot and he will do less damage. But if you didn't know, Taras works differently than every other HP scaling champion in the game, as you would expect, and reducing his max HP doesn't actually reduce his damage, so it doesn't really do anything other than he's easier to kill if he gets revived, but that is beneficial as well. Of course, it doesn't do anything if Maritzka is in the team, because Maritzka will cleanse all of the destroyed HP, but I think in live arena, often people will not pair Maritzka with Taras. Like, you will see a lot of teams that only have Maritzka and no Taras, or teams that only have Taras and no Maritzka, even if we know that those accounts have both of those champions. But people kind of pick them a bit more situationally, and not always together. Often you will see them together, but not always. And of course in this fight, I did ban the Maritzka. If I knew that he wasn't gonna ban my Rotos, I would have banned Taras, to be honest, but I think we are good at this point, yeah. Arima is polymorphed, her passive is not going to reduce our Rotos damage, so we can pretty easily kill the Siphi, and that should be pretty much it. ironically enough, this is the team that I use on Classic Arena reset to farm Tara's teams anyway, but I don't think I have ever gotten this team in live arena against enemy Tara's team, because my Rotos is going to get banned like almost every fight. Rotos kind of does have a decent matchup against Taras, and if you have Serhii in your team, I would definitely say that it's matchup that favors Rotos over Taras, but the issue is that enemy teams will always have UDK, or almost always UDK, in Classic Arena, so it's not quite the same with UDK, and I don't have lockout, but yeah. Okay, so let's look at the jokes. So I'm almost feeling like they are kind of this is like a homage to my old jokes, because all of the, I mean, of course this is nothing like highbrow, this is just stupid internet trash talk, but as you see, all of their names are Mad Cheat and so on, and I can see where Panda might have gotten this idea from, because this is from a reset like 1 year ago, and I was just being a toxic jerk like I often am, and this is of course me, and this is Panda right like one rank below me, and I think Hell Hades was pushing on this reset or something, and I was just memeing with the names, and I changed my name to Hell Hades is better than Panda, or this is like better than or equal, but you couldn't put the mark. That I don't know why, but the mark for like better than is not allowed, but better than or equal, that one is allowed in the names. But anyway, I picked this name just to meme. I used to change my name all the time back in the day. I went with all names. I think I have used Hell Hades' name actually multiple times. I remember one hilarious reset, I think it's 2 years ago on the summer. It was the same thing, that I knew that Hell Hades was pushing, and then it was when T Swift stole Hell Hades' name, and I changed my name to something like Hell Hades Nuts, and then Hell Hades hit me, and I thought that was hilarious, and I won the fight in defense. Anyway, that's another old meme that I'm bragging about, but so basically I was memeing with my name on this reset, and it just happened that I placed one rank above Panda, and he clearly saw my placement on this reset, and then he went in the official Discord and he started trash talking me, which I found very funny. And this was one of the things that he said, that it's a global embarrassment that such a shit player like Shinny gets top 20. Shame on all of you. And then he did like a big rant about like Mad, because you know Mad and SP have rivalry. But anyway, I just found that very funny, and then even like years later I have this picture saved up and I bring it up sometimes just for the memes. Anyway, I don't take that stuff too seriously. I just find it funny, but I think sometimes people take things a bit too far in Raid. Anyway, I'm sure somebody is going to get I'm going to get some angry messages about that, because I have been kind of friendly with some like SP players lately, because I truly don't have issue with them, but I'm sure they will not be happy that I bring back the old banter to this video, but maybe they will let it go. We will see. Maybe it will restart another drama in the Discord. If anybody's, by the way, interesting, if you are a drama enjoyer, this is kind of stupid that I don't have a Discord and I'm gonna shield for somebody else's Discord, but a lot of this drama is going on in Scratch Discord on Got Beef channel, so if you are into that, then consider joining Scratch Discord. And I don't know, it's kind of stupid for me to advertise his Discord, but whatever. Go join Scratch Discord if you like drama. Anyway, this is again kind of weird combination. It's not what you usually see. I'll probably go with Brogni as the last one, but let's see what he picks. He has to go with 2 nukers, so he's not going to go with buff stripper or anything, but okay. I was gonna say that I'm kind of suspecting Georgid, but it's not even Georgid, it's just Leorios and Candy. Granted, I don't have Necret, so it's a bit so and so, and also I don't have the Duchess, so I don't have any bolster, unless I pick like Brogni, but do I really want to go with Brogni and not something else? I'm kind of tempted to go with Cardiel, but I think he might go before me with his one of his nukers with the turn meter boost. Maybe I should have picked Cardiel, but I just went with Brogni. I guess I could have banned the Arbiter. That would have been an option, but let's see what happens. I do have the bolster. Oh, what? I guess that kind of makes sense. I was expecting for him to ban my Rotos, but I don't have Necret, so actually maybe it's very easy for him to kill my Rotos, we will see. Yeah, I probably should have gone with Cardiel instead of Brogni. My Rotos is very tanky though. Maybe he will not be able to one-shot him before he gets a turn. Maybe if one of them goes now and Rotos moves in before the Candy, I might be good. Okay. Well, the Leorios didn't do a lot of damage. By the way, that interaction with Candy A1, that UDK reflected both of those hits. Apparently Quintus has the same, I guess you could say bug or oversight in the coding. And they actually mentioned it in patch notes, I think at one point, or announcement in the official Discord, that they will fix it and they will make it so that UDK only redirects one hit. But I guess it was basically targeted at Quintus, like they mentioned Quintus, but they said that it will affect Candy as well, so maybe it will give Candy users a slight boost in PvP. But yeah, this fight kind of looked like it could be hard, but actually it was pretty easy. My Rotos is just very tanky, so it was able to take some hits even without Necret protection. Rotos does have pretty good base defense. That's one thing that you often forget about him. And of course my Rotos is very high HP. I need to make sure because I often don't show the builds. Like, I always screw it up with my camera, but yeah, you can see the builds. Yeah, so it's like 2.5k defense. It's definitely not the highest because some Rotos I see with like 3k plus defense, but I guess I don't really have it in it. Yeah, and the ring that is of course great, but it doesn't have percentage defense subset, so it could have a bit more. Yeah, and the banner also doesn't have percentage subset. If the banner had percentage defense instead of flat attack and instead of flat defense, it definitely could have like a good chunk, maybe like 500 more defense. So, but it is still pretty tanky. Big reason for it is the bone armor blessing though. But everything adds up, the base HP, or not the base HP, but the max HP and the defense and bone armor and all of the buffs and so on. UDK passive. I think we're kind of doing decent today. Not insanely, but we did gain some points. We were kind of going a bit back and forth, but maybe if we can win the last couple fights, we will get great progression today again. I'm not sure if I will be able to get to Quintus during summer though. That was kind of my goal. I will be busy after the summer again, but we will see. I will try to do it. I will definitely have to do a lot of live arena and make a lot of live arena videos because I really want to get Quintus when I have time to play a lot. I'm surprised that he let me have Duchess, but I guess I should go for it since I can. I think he will probably go with Necrot if I don't pick it, but let's take the Duchess for us. Yeah. I think there's good chance that Necrot or Duchess, whichever I don't pick, he will pick the other one. Okay. Plus 4 Staulus, I haven't seen many of them. Actually, never mind, I have fought this guy before. Yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah, I have definitely fought him in the past. I guess we will get the Necrot then. Okay, let me guess, who is he gonna ban? I guess he's just gonna ban Rotos, yeah. I would assume. Well, he does have double force snooker or even triple force affinity in his team, so maybe he would consider maybe banning Duchess instead. We will see. Damn, his team is definitely very empowered. Only 1 +4, but most of his team is at +3, which is kind of interesting. Okay, yeah, he did ban Duchess. I kind of half was expecting for that to happen. I'm not quite sure how this will go. If I can get a turn with Helicat, I think I might be okay, but of course, if Ukko removes everything I want, but I'm not sure if I can get turn with Helicat. Will I be able to do it safely? Okay, that's a great start. This is what I was... Oh damn it, Rotos got stunned. Yeah, I was kind of fearing for that to happen. Yeah, okay, and now... Oh, nice. Arima procced Polymorph and got taunted. This is kind of looking bad. Maybe it's still possible to make a comeback though. Oh my god, this guy is level 96, I just realized that, but yeah, he does have very good champions and empowerment. Damn. I did get to Polymorphs though. I mean, it was kind of more likely than not that Ukko would get Polymorph, but the other one got as well. I'm not sure if I can make a comeback anymore, but let's give it a go. The big issue, I wish Helicat was some other not affinity but faction. I wish it wasn't the demon spawn, but like I have so much issues with Harima already, as you know, like all of my main nukers, Rotos and Initve, have bad matchup with Harima, but also so does Helicat, so it happens to be kind of bad coincidence. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can make a comeback. I guess I can kind of give a last try with this AoE nuke, but I'm not sure if either one of the revivers died. If both Serhii and Ukko died, then I would be good, yeah. That's a survived and it's just gonna revive Ukko, and I think that's... Oh, okay, I got stunned there. That's going to be it. Yeah, I don't think there's a comeback anymore. No way I can survive one more turn, right? Damn, the Ukko is also going to get a... Damn, it looks so close. Issue is that Ukko is going to get a revive up here and... Ah, yeah, okay, that's it, yeah. It almost looked kind of close, but I don't think it was that close, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit too much one-trick pony down nowadays, but I don't really know if I have any other good consistent options. Definitely some champions will work against some specific matchups, but in general the Rotos Helicat is my most versatile team that I can pick. Wait, let's see the battle log. How does it look today? Yeah, it's kind of mixed, but I think we're... Wait, is it 50-50? Okay, I guess I have a couple more wins, but it is almost 50-50 to be honest. If we won that fight and maybe 1 or 2 more, it would have been great, but now it's kind of like decent, but I barely gained any points today. I kind of need to pray for good new fusions or something that shakes up the game, but I feel like I'm at a big I hit a big wall in the game at this point, and the only way to really progress for me is to get new champions, or if they nerf some existing champions, or we get the new fusions, but basically I need new champions. Even if I get slightly better gear, first of all, it's kind of getting very hard for me to get gear upgrades at this point. But even if I do, it doesn't really make any difference. But if I got a few top champions like Lockout or Harima, then that could make a big difference. But I mean, getting specific champion is just so hard in this game. Even if you spend a lot of money, it's still incredibly hard to get a Taros. I mean, I'm sure many of those whales that we see with Taros, it's not just that they whaled. I'm sure there is tons of whales that didn't get Taros, but those are the ones that got lucky or like bought enough shards to do it, but it's not that easy even if you do buy shards. And I definitely would be screwed if I didn't have my trusty Necret. Though, even though I do use both of my Necrets, but I wish one of those Necrets was some other good champion, like either Lockout or Serhii. But yeah, I probably mentioned it around like 9 billion times that I need Lockouts. I think everybody knows at this point. Anyway, let's focus on the fights. I think that the upcoming fusion, or like the ongoing fusion for Knut, that is very interesting. It's definitely a good champion for everybody for PvE, but I'm looking forward for the next one that might be relevant for PvP. Considering that we got so many revivers and supports in the recent times, maybe it's time to get some good fusion nukers. Do I want to go with Cardiel? I'm almost tempted to go with Cardiel, but nah, let's just go with Python. It looks pretty bad for me though. I think he's almost certainly going to ban Rotos, like they usually do, and not sure if I can get any turn on Helicat at all. We will see. He banned UDK. I mean, UDK does have a great matchup against like everybody in his team except the Duchess, but I still wasn't expecting for him to ban UDK. He probably did it so that he can one-shot the Python with the A3, so he might not be going after Helicat at the start. Python doesn't have react. Well, actually, I think Python, he didn't used to have reaction, but I think he does have one piece of reaction now, so maybe if Helicat, I mean, maybe if the charge it goes first, maybe there's a small chance that it might weak hit on. Okay, so it still went after Harima. I mean, I keep messing up the names. Helicat, I mean. I was kind of expecting that since he did this, he would go after the Python first. Though, because it is a stone skin Georgid, I don't think it would have been able to kill my Python, even with the A3. Yeah, now I'm kind of looking like it's a good position for me. Do I want to protect the Rotos or Python though? I probably actually want to protect the Rotos because like it's a win. He's gonna kill a Python first or one of the first in my team. And I kind of often want to protect the Reviver. But if I don't have the block damage on Rotos, which I will not after one turn if I just kill somebody with A3, then he can always just A1 Rotos to death, so he actually really needs the ally protection in this fight. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I can kill the Duchess without the attack buff that has defense buff and shield. Let's just go for A2, yeah. Let's keep the block damage up for one turn and not like try to rush it too much. I think there's no way that I would have killed the Duchess in that situation. Not without the attack buff. Should I just go for A1 or... No, let's try to give Necret a little bit of shield. Maybe it helps. Oh, George, it almost died to that. He didn't have defense buff up, so I was thinking about maybe waiting a couple turns, but that would have been dumb. But yeah, I kind of can't wait to get back to my new apartment because the lighting in this room and the setup is not the best. Like I have mentioned before, I am literally inside the sauna. Like, it's a sauna house. It's not like inside the actual sauna, but this entire building is like a one big sauna. So it's not really meant for gaming or like it's not a workspace. So yeah, I think let's just go for the actually never mind. Let's go for the Duchess, kind of for two reasons. Oh fuck. Well, okay, it's fine, never mind. I was gonna go for the Duchess because I wanted to get the ally protection on Python, because I was not expecting the Duchess to die, but I guess it did die. I guess it worked out. I could have killed the Siphi first, but then he would have just revived it, and yeah, I went for that, but I wasn't expecting the Duchess to die. Yeah, if they let me have Rotos and he doesn't get one-shotted, the fight usually does end up in my favor. I'm pretty sure if I win this fight, I definitely have never been that high points before, so it's a small progress, but it's definitely some. Also, if you fight me during live arena, I often get messages during live arena from the people that I fight, and I usually don't look at them until after the video, so don't get offended if I don't respond, because usually like I have the notifications turned off when I'm making a video, and I'm just not going to look at them until the live arena timer ends. So I see I have a couple messages now, but usually I don't look at them at all, but I'm gonna respond to them in 15 minutes when this ends. It is kind of small circle, so I do meet the same people all the time and people that I know, so usually I get some messages after the fights. By the way, which is totally fine, you can message me. Sometimes I get these kind of, like, I don't want to say weird because like sometimes people are like super polite that is it okay to message you, and you can totally message me, like everybody does anyway, so there is like I'm definitely going to respond if you message to me in Discord. Like you don't have to ask my permission if you can message me. And you can tag me in official Discord or whatever Discord that I might happen to be in. I see one thing, I think Hell Hades gets a lot of like people make fun of him because he's a big CC and he's not really focusing on the end game content and so on. But one thing I really like about him that I think is very like what's the word? I think it's kind of power play for him, but he gets fairly frequently tagged in the official Discord, and I'm sure he gets like insane amount of like messages and tags in Discord, and he could just ignore everything. Well, okay, maybe this is a bad thing because I'm gonna say it on video, but don't message him, don't tag him in the Discord, but if you tag him in the official Discord, and I'm saying don't do it, this is gonna sound so funny, but if you do tag him, he's definitely going to respond, which I think I find kind of respectable, because I'm sure he's way busier than I am, but he still always messages when somebody tags him. But don't tag him. Don't do it because I said it, because, yeah, anyway. So I definitely want to do the same thing, and I will always try to respond to everything. I mean, like, regardless, I talk a lot in the official Discord anyway, so even if you don't tag me, there's a good chance that that I will be there anyway. Do I want to go with UDK? This might be a bomb team. Let's go with Nakarada first. He might go with UDK, though I might regret it, but let's go with Nakarada. With these type of teams, I always want to be careful. Okay, the last champion is definitely going to be bombs, yeah. Okay, I think we might be fine. We will see. I mean, the Tuhanaraki is going to spread the bombs, and he's going to go first, but I do have double bolster. He's probably going to ban my Duchess, but we will pick one more bolster and we might be okay. Who do I want to pick as my nuker? Maybe I will go with Staldos in this fight, yeah. Mountain King does have more health, but maybe Staldos is still better. Where is Brockney? Okay, I really need to think about this. I think Arix, again, this will be a great fight to have Arix in. I'm kind of hesitant to go with Mountain King because it is a single target nuker and he will still kill Mountain King in couple turns, but I might regret this, but let's go with Staldos. I think if I had Arix geared, I would have definitely picked him instead of Staldos, and I would definitely win the fight at that point. Well, actually, I might even be able to ban something than lockout in that situation as well. Yeah, I definitely need to regear Arix after this video. I used to use Arix a decent amount, but the issue is that against many of the traditional teams, he won't have enough damage. But in Gold, I do see a decent amount of these types of squeezy lockout speed teams, and there's definitely many fights that I actually would find use for Arix, and I did get some good HP scaling boosts lately, so maybe I can make a decent second HP nuker set. We will see. Okay, that didn't go great. Both of my nukers got bombed, but it does look like Duchess is going to get... Oh, maybe the Leorios will hit super hard. Actually, I guess I lost. The Leorios almost died because of the Brockney passive, but I think that actually kind of hurt me because he got increased... Oh, okay. He didn't have nukes anymore, okay. He got increased damage because he lost HP. It was kind of looking bad. Can I just get the turn before his... Okay, before his Leorios gets another turn? This is pretty high point team, so if I win this, then that will be pretty cool. And am I gonna win this? I definitely changed my team specifically because... Oh, damn it. Is he still gonna one-shot me? Okay, nice. I won, yeah. Well, I can definitely say that, like, I won this because of my decisions, because I looked at his team that he was picking early on, and I was expecting something like this, and I changed my team a lot to prepare for this, but yeah. I think I actually used a bunch... Wait. Ah, damn it, I still lost this fight. I was talking too early. I was so sure I was gonna win it, but the Tuharanak ended up destroying me on the last second. Anyway, it was a good fight. I definitely did the right thing. Next time I will have Addicts geared and I will win, but I did end up using a lot of unconventional champions on this video. And not really on purpose, but there definitely is a lot of room for more niche like teams in Gold Live Arena. You're not gonna pick them every fight, and you definitely want to go with like the tested champions most of the time, but you will definitely find ways that you can use like Brockney or like Arix and whatever. So having more gear in Live Arena definitely helps, because if you don't have the gear, which I think most people will not be able to gear too many champions, but if you can, it's definitely, you can find fights where you can use something like Mortal or Mountain King and so on. Anyway, I think that happened to be against that, maybe not the same guy, but somebody like him before that. I almost won him, and then on the last second, Tuhanarak got second bomb Deva spread, and then he ended up killing me, but almost won it, so I will count this one as a win anyway, because next time when I have the Arix geared, I will win that fight for sure. I still want to keep the Mountain King, so I'm not gonna remove his gear and gear Arix, but I can gear both of them as long as I only pick Arix against those squeezy teams, which that one definitely was. He picked the UDK, probably because of my team, so not sure what I should do here. But can I find the Necret in time? What is he gonna go with? Ukko first pick and UDK second pick. I think he definitely knows my team. Maybe I fought against him earlier today, because I did fight against some other NLB guys. I haven't really found any reason to use Vogot, sadly. Vogot used to be one of my favorite champions, or it was my favorite champion at one time. And the funny thing is that Vogot actually used to be so OP that he was nerfed at one point, because, like, as you know, he heals from the damage that you do to him, and at one point he would heal in between multi-hits, and that was actually OP, and you like wouldn't die to Tranda and so on, so he was actually nerfed, like his passive was. Well, they would call it the bug fix, but however you want to slice it. Okay, so he's definitely going to ban my Necret because he picked Initve. And now I'm thinking maybe I will go with Brockney. I think Brockney might again be kind of usable in this fight. The Initve is going to kill himself, literally, if I pick Brockney, so maybe I will go with it. And now I also can't pick Brockney because he picked it, so... But I'll go with Helicat, yeah. If he didn't have Taras in this team, it kind of looks like I could beat it. But I think it might be too much with Taras in the team. If there's a chance, I will ban it, but is the last champion just going to be a lockout? I'm guessing either like lockout, Maritska or Serhii is the last one. Okay, lockout, yeah. Kind of what I was expecting, and of course I'm going to ban the warlord. Okay, I think this is probably going to be the last fight of the day, so let's make it count. Let's get a win. By the way, I don't want to shield for it too much, but since I am making videos and I'm not really like professional content creator, but I am a capitalist, and like shard pool videos are super easy content and people do like it. So if you want to get your shards pulled in a video in some event, then you can definitely message me and I will do it. I don't really do shard pull videos very often because I just I don't pull my shards very often, and originally I was kind of against making shard pull videos, but fuck it, everybody is doing them. It's not like there is anything wrong in doing shard pull videos. So if you want to get your shards pulled in some video, I will definitely do it. It's easy content for me, and I think there's a group of people that for some reason like to watch my live arena videos, but of course I appreciate it, but these videos don't really get a lot of new viewers or subscribers. But every time I make a shard pull video, those things get tons of subscribers for me, and I barely get any subscribers from other videos. So I need to try make more of them, so maybe I can get into the... You need 8,000 subscribers to get into the test server, and I will get more like legendary books and other stuff, but I want to get into the test server. It was originally like a meme and goal for me that I was kind of joking, not really joking, back in the day, that maybe I will start making videos just so that I can get access to test server. And since I have gotten this far, I mean, that is definitely the end game goal, to get to the test server. I might as well try to make the meme come true. Not the dream, but the meme. Yeah, I think the Brogni pick was great. The Brogni just is like is cocking his Initve, and of course as a fellow Initve main, I definitely know how to ruin his day, and I don't think he's going to get a lot of use out of the Initve in this fight. Now of course he does have Taras and UDK, so it's still not easy fight for me, but I think I'm good. I think I bought enough time that I will be able to manage this. I was also kind of expecting for him to ban the Necret, to be honest, when he picked the Initve, but I guess the Helicat and Necret were both big threats for him, and he had to ban one of them. Oh yeah, I was thinking that let's not get the weak hit, but it's not like I can target the Sukko anyway, so I still have to go through the UDK. Definitely the build on this Brogni actually isn't very good. It's a super slow kind of tanky build, but I think he's on like 120 speed or something minimal, which was kind of purposeful at one point, but wait, I guess this is going to be... No, let's just give him protection. Okay, no, never mind. Let's go for ally attack, but... fuck. Maybe I made a mistake there. But yeah, the Brogni is definitely tanky and has reaction and so on, but actually for live arena I kind of want to make him faster. Damn it. Me going... Well, I guess I got feared, so it didn't really matter what I do. But maybe Rotos can die now. If Taras hits him with AoE... Oh wait, I don't have UDK, so if he hits him with anything, maybe Init can finish him with A2 after that. We will see. Okay. What? Did he not proc the passive? I think my Rotos is... Damn it. Is that the end? I think he can kill my Rotos, surely. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Well, it's a loss. I definitely could have been able to maneuver through the Initve, but the Taras was too much. Damn it. It's another fight that I was... Should I just play it this to end? Or should I just leave it? I think it might take him a while to kill it, but... The other fight as well, I kind of thought that I was going to win. Here I was thinking it as well. But then I saw the turn meters that Taras is gonna get the turn before Rotos, and Rotos is gonna lose the buffs, and then Initve is going to move right after, and it was kind of unfortunate timing, and my Necret got feared the turn before. If he didn't get feared, and I did the ally attack on the Ukko, and it didn't die, which I don't think it would have, even if I didn't weak it, then I would have gotten ally protection on Rotos and I would have been fine, but many of the things came together to make me lose, but it happens. I think I definitely picked the right team, but I'm hoping that we get the new bolster event soon, and like I mentioned, I will definitely try to make a bit better build on this Brockney, because I used to use him back in the day when I didn't have Duchess, and he was in my classic arena defense team, and he's basically in the same build, or I think he's literally in the same build that he was a year ago. But I should make a new build for him with faster speed for live arena. He's kind of been a meme pick for me that I use sometimes when all of my champions are banned, but he kind of feels like more to that. There is definitely situations where I want to use him, like against bomb teams and against Initve and these kind of situations, when the enemy picks or bans both my Duchess and Necret, and there is definitely situations where he is useful. But anyway, he did win the fight, so good for him. I think we gained some points today, but we had a bit of a loss streak in the end, though I think some of these fights were very close, so it definitely could have gone very good as well. But I think I got some food for thought today, and I need to put some gear on Arix, who I don't think has any gear right now, and I need to see if I can tweak the Brockney build, but I think I have looked at it before and I just don't have the gear to make a third bolster set. Yeah, I guess Arix is kind of half geared, but I think with the stuff that I got recently, I might be able to put him in like a good set. Yeah, I got these crazy boots a couple of weeks ago. It's kind of funny because this week I got those insane defense boots, and last week I got these insane HP boots. And of course those are my best defense and HP boots on my account. And it's not like I have any other boots anywhere close to as good as those two. So I just got incredibly lucky this time. I wish I had that luck on the champions though, but yeah, after this video I will think about Arix and I will build him, and then where is Brockney? I will definitely need to... I don't think this Brockney has masteries, yeah. I have two Brockneys, the other one does have masteries, but it's built for PvE. I used to have this in PvP masteries, but then I started using it in Hydra and I changed the other one, but let's get masteries on this Brockney. And wait, does the other one have awakening? No, it doesn't. Yeah, let's get masteries on this Brockney and let's see if I can make his speed a bit faster. Yeah, okay, he's like 109 speed. Like I literally ran this in my classic arena defense back in the day, and it was actually pretty good. But the gear used to be on the other Brockney that has masteries. But yeah, I will make this faster, and I think it will be useful in live arena sometimes. But that's it for this video, and have a nice day.